Hello everyone and welcome back to MIO Memories in Orbit. Yeah, last episode I finished the Crucible and went back to Metropolis for that one room with a secret that I couldn't get to. And now with our most recent ability, the upgraded Striders, I could reach it. After that I did a little bit of research. Meaning I looked at a map of the game just to see if I'm missing any major areas. Apart from the pit, because that's one I know. I was not surprised to see that the library is its own area. I've talked in previous episodes how I keep hearing about the library, so I keep meeting librarians. But I've only seen a room that was blocked, but it said library, but I couldn't enter. So yeah, I guess I have to go and look for that. I'm not super surprised. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I guess the best option is to try the canopy at the top. Best guess. Because I know it has to be up there. And I'm gonna see if I can find that. And I saw that I have missed a hidden area here in Metropolis. Actually, just outside the door. Yeah, first I want to... where is it? Use my new ability. But Megabytes and stage drive for only 5? Yeah, those aren't really worth it. Damage is doubled, so it's just risky as hell. Okay, I'd like to equip Nika Overload and... what is... where's the modifier that prevents Nika from getting lost? Me. Button. Increase of damage inflicted. Damage the hairpin. Use a train. Using still grantable to slice enemies. Dodging negative droplets. What's the one I wanna do? There, negative droplets no longer lost upon health. Upon death. Okay, it's also 30, so it's expensive. I mean, I could just put that on for now while exploring and only really put on the Naked Overload when I'm fighting a boss. Because then I can take off Gratitude and switch that out, for example. Okay, I don't have 10 left over. Why not? Alright, so... Sneaky. Very sneaky. Oh, come on. There we go. That is, of course, the opening I've seen in the elevator. It's likely I've seen this too. Ooh. What's this? The last candle. Amazing. Awesome. Locked from the side. No. Okay. Then I'm gonna go down the elevator shaft. Can't be that far down. Alright, I guess that wasn't it. Another opening. Okay, no, I didn't see any. Okay. Alright, let me see. And let me go and have the map updated. So I can see where that can possibly connect to. Okay. The other elevator, maybe? Yes, I guess I haven't seen this. This is here. It's either the other elevator or something coming from the top. Okay, that is funny because I remember that I've tried going down here. Or is it... Am I imagining things or have I found this? Maybe I'm imagining it, but I would swear I've gone down here. Sometime earlier when exploring Metropolis. I could swear I did. Some temporary platforms don't scare me. Some crystallized nickel, why not? Because I think the... I mean, if I'm understanding it right, that's how I understand it at least. The modifier that gives us more damage for Nacre is only for Nacre droplets, not for crystallized Nacre. At least that's how I understand. Ooh, this goes far down. Ooh. Organ beyond repair. Ah, okay. Uh-oh. What? Pulled the gates? Dr. Hill's experiment. Okay. Oh, I didn't see you coming. I jumped. And I'm dead. Okay, now we're in a boss fight. Alright, that means we take gratitude off. And apply this. And let's see if we have something for 20. Grants an additional layer of protection. That sounds like a good choice. Oh. Sorry, wrong side. Alright, that's the door, huh? Like the wordplay, of course. Poltergeist. Experiment number 223. Dr. Allen was busy. Okay. I will jump over you. I'm sorry. Not cool. But I guess it is poltergeists in the plural. So I probably should have seen that coming, I guess. In the process of jumping. And now we have the second gate. MIO? Oh, hell no, bastards! All these bastards. And yes, I remember that I can dodge. It's just not my style. In general. I remind myself, gentle reminder to myself, you can dodge! And please don't lose health before going into the fight, that would be phenomenal. Get out of my way. Yo! Music is cool though. Gosh darn it. Okay, I've seen a new move. was just asking myself if I've ever fought a door before. In a video game. Have I ever fought? Have I ever encountered a boss that was a door? I've had a guardian of a door. But that wasn't the door itself. It's quite comic-y. I can't remember fighting a door. That's different. I shouldn't get hit there. Okay, good. All right. There we go. You're chilling? Nice. Oh, wow. Holy hell. That is a picture. That's a cathedral. Like, you cannot tell me this is not a church. Enhanced dodge. Dodging attacks with Y has an increased timing. We wanted to explore the dodge space. Unfortunately, no one remembers what is on the other side. I think I will benefit. Oh, Jesus Christ, how beautiful is that? The lighting. Look at that lighting. That is insanely beautiful. Holy. You know, some games are so beautiful that you're like, it should be illegal. It should be illegal to make a game this beautiful, because like, what the hell is? Oh, the music. Oh boy. Oh. And that's... amazing. This is where you're supposed to get out of there. Oh, sorry. Okay, now we uninstall this. Let's do it like this. That's that. There's more at the... Oh, shut up. There's more at the top. Of course there's more at the top. Alright, so I guess I'm not done there. Another question is, how do I get to the top part? Alright, let's see. Let's see if there's an opening here. So we could have an opening on the side somewhere here. No. Then, of course, it's entirely possible Yep. Okay, that broken thing down there was the hint that there's... Okay. Got it. And the music again. Personal assistant number 74,182 GY beyond repaired. Well, I wonder if you can meet them if you come here earlier. Or, like, talk to them. Oh my god, this is a super special room. Okay. Anything in the ceiling? Artie! Sister. I didn't expect you here of all places. You'll find nothing but bad memories. There used to be so many travelers around. I remember how lively they were. But then one day, there were none, just like that. Extinct. All because they had a dream they dared to protect. How could we let that happen? It's too late for regrets now. The only thing we can do is to bring their mission to an end. We owe them that much. Okay, I'm not sure if I misunderstood this, but I thought the travelers had found a planet to stay on. Traveler's log? Okay, that's the final one of these. Prayer to the dead. Your journey ends here. The voices deemed you ready. They sent you to the promised land ahead of us. There, your spirit shines as a beacon, lighting our way to you. Or is the promised land just, like heaven, like the afterlife? We will now entrust your empty vessel to the eternal night. Oh yeah, and also this sounds very religious, by the way. For you no longer need to be carried among the stars. I will entrust your empty vessel, so your empty body, your dead body, to the eternal night, tucked into space. We shall meet you again in the promised land. Oh, that is fascinating that we get death rights. Death rites, funerals, any of the anything and everything of the like is always important when you study, or when you're interested in another culture. Because that is something very essential. Like it's considered as far as I know, among how can I say this? I don't know the professional term, but among people who study cultures, that's always a very interesting aspect. How a culture treats the death itself. Do they treat it as a in some cultures as a joyous occasion, or a funeral is basically a big party because the person it's considered that the person just moves on to like another state of being, and that's considered a very joyous thing to have happened. In other cultures it's a very sad thing because the people are considered to be gone forever or separated. Then there's cultures where people believe in an afterlife and that good things will happen there. Some cultures believe there's something like a heaven where good people go and the hell where bad people go to get punished. It's very fascinating to think about different beliefs. Can't know of everything. And it's of course always wonderful when developers go to that length, or when they have when they invent a culture, make up a species, or just a group of individuals. If that is included in the game to showcase, at least in some part, it's sort of minor, but I mean, the question is, could you? I mean, it's a little bit of text and it's a place we can visit, but it tells a lot about how death is viewed. I mean, hypothesis. From the text, I would say it wasn't considered a tragedy when someone died. Probably more of a natural thing that happens. All life ends eventually, and the belief that their soul will meet the alive travelers again. Like it's just moving forward to the promised land. It's automatically transported there, and it was called a beacon that guides us to the promised land. So that really tells you a lot about how death was viewed, which is very interesting. Alright. Quickly before I try and look for the library, I want to go to the Nexus, because I remembered after recording yesterday that I have found I don't remember if it was 1 or 2, but I found some curios. I found at least 1 in Metropolis and maybe 1 somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I haven't talked to Cappuccino about them. And of course, I want to have their insight. Wrong floor, I believe. Yeah, that's the right one. Hello, cappuccino. Yes, a new curio. Give it to me. Alright. Alright, that was the flute. Or oboe, or some type of instrument. Cappuccino's interpretation. Analysis showed that this item predates the vessel herself. A legacy of a forgotten world for forgotten purposes. Found in the grave of a traveler named Lucy. Yeah, the last Earthborn. Yeah, it's a musical instrument. But of course, since androids don't breathe, they would have a hard time playing, I suppose. A new artifact, huh? Oh, I really like this piece. Why are you the one who gets to keep them? The pristine journal. Handcrafted note of the uttermost elegance. Cappuccino's interpretation. The note reads: I'm grateful to you, my friends, for everything you have brought me. I hope you will still address me in the same way. I'm grateful to you, she, for seeing me as an incumbent. I hope to prove myself worthy. I'm grateful to you, Noden, for guiding me during those last days. I hope you will find the rest you deserve. Farewell and see you tomorrow, Laura. Okay, now I'm wondering if Laura was... We did find at the very top of... at the very top of Metropolis, after the fight against the last embedders, we found a pearl, like the embedding of a voice, where that didn't work or was interrupted or something. I wonder if that was Laura. Or if I don't remember meeting anyone with the name Laura. As far as I know, none of the voices are called that. Maybe they were supposed to replace the spine, become the new spine. Grateful to you, Note, for guiding me during those last days. I hope you find the rest you deserve. Yeah, it almost sounds like Noden was supposed to retire, quote unquote, as the spine. Whatever that exactly means for a voice. I'm guessing it means death, in a sense. And Lyra was supposed to replace them. And either it didn't work or was sabotaged, I'm not entirely sure of that. Or something else happened that interrupted the ceremony or the transmission, the embedding. I'm starting to believe we have a broad overview of the traveler's life by now. What will I do next? I'm not sure. But I'll make sure to talk to you again once I find the library, because I feel like you'll be really interested in that area. Alright, so the canopy. Let's try it. Okay, so I don't know, but I'm guessing since here it said library, so it's probably here somewhere. Alright, okay, it's a bit, I know it's here somewhere, but the entry, I mean, this was completely blocked. I mean, I can check if I find nothing, but I hope I wasn't so dumb that I didn't find it. So I'm guessing here somewhere? Oops. Oh! I couldn't go here. I guess probably I could have. I mean, of course, with the improved Strider, it's much easier now. The improved Strider, it's much easier now, but I guess I technically probably could have made it with the glider? With the sun sail? Crystallized nickel? Flash memory. Okay. I just messed up some little bit of data recovered on a dead unit despite its complete shutdown. String of corrupted data detected. Malware eradication protocol initiated. Alert, firewall breached. Malware eradication protocol revoked. Access authorized. Core functions were written probably, and then it's just oh wait. String of corrupted data detected. Malware eradication protocol initiated. Okay. Alert, firewall breached. Okay, malware detected. Trying to get rid of it. Firewall gets breached, so it doesn't work fast enough. Protocol gets revoked. Access authorized. Core functions, and then it gets overwritten. Update complete. New ownership. Noden. That's fine. New assignment order. Destroy the core. That came from Noden? Oh boy. Destroy the coordinates. Do not let anything or anyone stop your priority level maximum. I mean, I guess pretty much all of them were in, like, from what I've caught, more or less all of the voices were in on destroying the coordinates, except for the heart, I guess? My question is just why. What I'm not understanding is why. Why destroy the coordinates? There's definitely something up there. I wonder if I have to go up the wall or if I can make it here. Oh, hell yeah. Let me just see where this goes. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Show it all to me. I'm so hyped on seeing the library, I swear. I've been baited with the library all the time. I'm a sucker for libraries. I love libraries. Why am I whispering? Because you're supposed to be quiet in the library. I guess that's why. Harry? I'm sorry. I don't know why that name. I mean, most of the robots, pretty much all of them, have had pretty normal names. I don't know why Harry cracks me up. Oh no! I'm losing it. No! I thought I could get in there. Okay, I need to find an opening. Must be an opening somewhere. Okay, I thought this would be an opening, but this is just... I mean, technically, if you're working in a 3D space, technically I could walk in there. There's a million different points where I could go in there. Oh, wait, there's something. Oh, there's something up there, something up. Of course, there's something up there. Oh my god, it's here! How did the hell did I walk past that? How did I not see that? Oh, that's where the gloom water comes from. That's an egg. That's an egg? Okay, and I wonder these robots we have here, are they cracking the egg open, or like are these the ones who let the gloom water out, or were they trying to stop it? Also, can I get on that ceiling? Can I climb up there? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. The library. Okay, that is the symbol of the spine. So these were agents of the spine sent. Cassandra! Ah, you're back now. We met Cassandra down in the vaults. Or in the lab? I guess it was the lab. The catalyst was meant to turn a whole planet into a habitable home for the content of the library. The catalyst. Is the egg the catalyst? Is the gloom water the catalyst? Or is it the catalyst something I don't know? And now a large portion of it is gone forever. If the hand had listened to me, she might have found a way to seal the breach already. We wouldn't be in such a hurry to land now. Yet she insisted that she knew better. She harvested it? Yeah. Okay, so I guess the catalyst is the gloom water? She harvested it and cleaned it and tried to turn it into more pearls. More units to help the vessel at large, she said. She looked to turn the catastrophe into an opportunity, mitigating our loss in her own way, and she succeeded, somewhat. The pearls were imperfect, corrupted, but better than nothing. That forces my respect, even if it goes against my nature. basins, live compendium, lecture hall, precious samples. Oh, I'm so excited for this, I'm so excited for this, I'm so excited for this. I don't see my energy right now, I'm not sure why. So the glitch that I'm not seeing, knowing that our pearls are made of the same matter that would bring life to the library almost makes me feel alive. So the glitch that I'm not seeing like my health and energy right now. Okay, no. Okay, let's go one after the other, live companion. Janos. The Greek god of I believe it's a Greek god of two faces. We lost so many companions when the spine's mindless drones attacked us. All this time I really believed that breath would do something to fix them, or to stop the leak at the very least. It was their most important responsibility. Instead, they let it flow. They let the vessel become a parody of the promised land. I feel so betrayed. What even was our point? Very understandable. To have your life's work destroyed in a matter of seconds, and the one who's supposed to protect it and stand up for you is basically abandoning you. That feels that is straight up betrayal. It just is. I still don't fully understand why the voices gave up on the promised land. Like, I know we've been up there in the observatory. Like, did they just say it's impossible to reach? Like, it would take just too much time, and we couldn't sustain it. Like, we couldn't, like, the vessel wouldn't last that long, the travelers wouldn't last that long. Bits of data recovered on a dead unit, despite its complete shutdown. Consultation register. Unusual request detected. Manual input required. Running background check now. Username Amber. Amber was the traveler. Amber is a traveler, was a traveler, who deleted, that we know, deleted the coordinates of, or destroyed the coordinates of the promised land. And I don't understand why. Maybe the game has already told me and it went over my head. That wouldn't be the first time something like that happened, I'm afraid. But yeah, I don't fully understand it yet. Accreditation traveler of the 28th generation. Past history, data corrupted. Reviewing request. Nature of the request, access to the precious samples. Duration indefinite. Additional comment, I don't have time. I don't have time for this. Listen, just don't trust the machines, except this fellow here. When she comes back, it'll mean the dust has settled. Sending details to the breath. Request granted. Okay, don't trust the machines. Okay, that is something we've heard and read, that some machines were corrupted, and that the blood in someone else basically started an android revolution against travelers. Was that it? Was that why they destroyed the coordinates of the promised land? But how does that make sense? Don't trust the machines. Library overview. Welcome to the library cataloging system. This is the latest review of the library's current status and its terraforming capabilities. Ooh. Warning. Breach detected in the catalyst basin. Breach detected in the catalyst basins. Catalyst level 64% remaining. Estimated time before a critical threshold 127 years. Reminder that at least 50% of the catalyst reserves are required for the quick and stable terraforming of an exoplanet. Warning, missing samples detected. Biome involved, Snidaria. Fauna lost. Invernacular jellyfish. Sea anemones, corals. Do not allow the samples to come in contact with the catalyst, as it may cause an outbreak of invasive species. I mean, so far I wouldn't say I've seen jellyfish, but corals? I mean, could you call one of the platforms we've seen in the canopy and in the haven corals? I'm not sure, maybe. Honestly, they looked more like mushrooms to me. No other issue detected. Conclusion. Terraforming capabilities remain sufficient but are quickly decaying. Recommended course of action: land the ship as soon as possible. If I had tears, I would cry for them. Okay, let's check out the lecture hall. That's something about this game that I also feel very, very emotional and feel quite strongly for these robots, which is quite the feat. Usually, in non-human characters in video games, don't get a whole lot of sympathy, but some games manage to make me really feel for them. Miko. Welcome back to the library, Keeper of the Eye. I feel like we were the keeper. I mean, I don't think it's... I'm not sure if it's confirmed. Maybe it was also mentioned that another Keeper of the Eye... I mean, I remember saying Keeper of the Eye, or was it Keeper of the Eye and Ember the Traveler were around. I'm guessing it was also... It was MIO. Your presence warms my core. To tell you the truth, I was no longer expecting your return. When the Spine sent his drones after your last visits, we all thought that you had been caught and killed, like so many of us. I'm glad to see that we were wrong. I wish I could say the same about the Eye herself. Please accept my condolences. Or was it the Blood and the Spine conspirating against the Travelers and the other voices? Was it these two? I remember it was the Blood and someone else. I remember if it was the Spine, that might have been. In the last centuries, we tried our best to be worthy of the knowledge you left in our care, by asking for the Pearl's guidance. In the end, it shouldn't have come as a surprise that they wouldn't even listen to us. Withdrawn and weary as they were, the very duty that we represent must have only reminded them of their failure. If only it hadn't taken the heart to be sick for them to realize that they were still needed. The knowledge you entrusted to us? Is this where we're finding the coordinates? I thought they were destroyed. But what other knowledge did we entrust to them? Oh my god, the cobwebs in the background. Yeah, that's actually almost cute. Oh, Heimdall. Beautiful name. everyone around here is so pessimistic. Yes, the library is still depleting, but most of its content is actually rather safe for the moment. That was what I was trying to tell the Blood when he so irreverently rejected me. The legacy of the travelers he held so dear actually survived for the most part. If you could see that. Oh, was Heimdall one we met? I don't remember. I know we met a couple librarians on the about. Was Heimdall the one who we met at Blood Sanctuary? Could be. Could be. If you could see, it sounds like it. Sounds like it was them. If you could see that, then maybe he would have been more adamant in completing the vessel's task. Maybe he would have realized that it is, in fact, achievable. Yeah, it sounds like some of them gave up on the objective to reach the promised land. And I think, to think that, you know, the travelers, one day they were here and one day and the other day they were extinct, they were just gone, makes it sound like I don't think they just died. Like, I also haven't seen any corpses of travelers. I mean, just like, don't remember seeing any, maybe in Laura's room, but that looked more like a small android, not really a traveler, I believe. I mean, maybe I've seen it and I didn't recognize it, that's also a possibility, but it sounds more like they took a ship or escape pods or something, also like a smaller ship, and left the vessel with the coordinates and destroyed the coordinates on the vessel so that the machines wouldn't follow them there after they revolted. I'm tired of all that giving up. The Eye actually gave us a chance. It's more than time to act upon it. If you feel ready to reclaim what you trusted us, then by all means, go to the last floor. Okay, then, I will end the episode here. Sorry, that is, I was like, yeah, that's perfect for a cliffhanger. I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I wish you wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it may be for you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye!